Right. Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the stream. So today we are going to continue on, doing City 2. So we're on part number 10, or whatever part of the stream, and whatever part it will be for the next video after this. So I hope you all enjoy. And yeah, let's finish it off. So I think we have what you call it, don't know what it's called. I think not actually.
Oof, I'm as hungry as a wolf.
Okay, we'll get you some food then, don't worry, Henry.
It happens! Just watch what you're doing next
Now
time.
the church is rotten. Hear what Master Jan Hus of Prague teaches us. Priests wallow in gold, while their falsehoods and indulgences condemn all Christendom to eternal torture. Can that be right? Salvation cannot be for sale. But what do they say? Hey, and you shall be forgiven. Have you stolen? Hey! You killed! Hey!
Easy, good horse. Oh, I'm going to see the Mint Master. May I enter?
Any fool could say that. What do you want from him?
Don't delay me.
Well,
I'm in a hurry.
Suit yourself.
I'm in a hurry.
But I'm warning you. If you give that kind of lip to Sir Ulrich, you'll be coming out through the door head first.
I apologize.
Okay. Actually, let's change into our armor. Armor.
Glad to see you again.
You have the gall to show
again?
me your face again? I'll call the guards.
Hold your horses. I'll come in peace. Actually, I have a little offer for you.
You've come to blackmail me again?
Call it what you like. I need to get into the City Council Assembly. And I reckon you can help me.
The assembly? The one King Sigismund is supposed to attend in person?
Surely you wouldn't deny me a chance to meet the king?
Don't
not
try that
thinking.
on me. This is connected with Ruthard, isn't it? And tell the truth.
Well, I just want to climb the social ladder a bit. Nothing wrong with that, is there?
And could you not choose a different occasion for that?
Have you forgotten I have you over a barrel? If you want to keep your position and your head on your shoulders, you better shape up.
All right, all right. Maybe we can make a deal. If I get you into the council, you'll behave appropriately and you won't betray yourself, or especially me. And that will be the end of our business together.
How about a few groschen?
I must have misheard you. Our collaboration
Yeah,
is
that's
only
not
just
for you to
beginning.
decide.
Quill warrior.
Are you deaf, you impertinent pup? I repeat, I'll get you to the assembly, and there ends our business. Over and done with.
All right, have it your way. So,
You can get into the council assembly relatively easily. My cook's son will be serving there. He's roughly around your age. Maybe he can be persuaded to let you stand in for him. Although, not everyone would want to give up an opportunity to serve the King of Hungary.
who's this boy?
Franta's his name. Franta
What's his
Kulda.
name?
He's an idler and a boozer, but he's proved his worth as a waiter. Which reminds me, you'll need his letter of permission to serve in the council. Otherwise, you won't be let inside.
What will I need to work as a waiter there?
Fast
Okay, what
feet
do I
and
need
good
on the
manners.
job?
And the livery of a royal waiter.
Excuse me?
Or do you think you can serve the king in a torn shirt and muddy hose?
Well, no. But I never heard about any livery before.
Our usual waiter had a brand new livery made specially for meeting the king. Don't even show up there without it.
Where can I find the cook's boy?
He's supposed to pick up his new clothes at the market today from Master Tailor Schneider. You'll almost certainly run into him there. That is, if he's up and about after his boozing bout. I swear that fellow practically lives at that Tin Hen.
At the what?
That German alehouse, the Iron Eagle. That is Zum Eisernen Adler.
What would work on him? How can I persuade him to give me his job?
Would you like me to give you a letter for him? I told you how to get to the assembly. Now do your part.
I'll be going then. See you at the council.
Just make sure we both come out of it alive.
Come closer and take a look. Quality goods here.
He's as drunk as they come.
Pancakes, bread rolls, light and dark.
A fine day for some fine wares. Come and take your pick.
You know it, and so does half the town. That goes for council. And ours as well.
Of course he knows. He's the one sending him there.
What are you talking about?
It's gospel. They say she's careful.
Don't be coy.
Pot lids. The finest mugs.
I've got
for
lots. Have a bowl.
Finest work. I nearly left my finger.
Greetings. I'd like to...
Surely you can wait a while. I have a customer here. Here you are. The finest fabric. Intricate work. You won't find the likes anywhere else in this town.
No more than I'd expect after the amount they cost. Thanks. I'll gladly recommend you if anyone asks. And you impatient fella, what was it you wanted?
You must be Franta Cooldown.
I am. And who might you be?
I'm Henry. I heard you were supposed to serve at the City Council Assembly.
I am. What's it to you?
Supposing I took the job on for you. You can put your feet
I'll
up,
do the
fill
job.
your belly, and I'll do all the work for you.
Look here. It's not like I'm all that keen on it, but it's well paid. Apart from that, it's a bit of a pain in the arse. Them councillors stuffing their faces and guzzling wine, while I run around like a bugger with pitchers so they don't run dry. Why would you want to stick your nose in there?
O's! Colourful O's! Great for church and the tavern too!
I just have to get in there, understand? I have an important message for the king
Yeah,
about a
that's
plot against him.
But why would you want to get to him as a waiter?
But it could be that someone from the council is mixed up in it, so I have to be incognito. See?
I see. All right then. To begin with, you'll need confirmation that you've worked as a waiter at the council and you're capable of serving even His Majesty. Look here. Do you have any idea what's expected of you? Can you tell different wines apart and that?
Come and buy the finest candy.
Of course. Who do you take me for?
All right,
Yeah.
all right. No need to get upset. Show the confirmation to the head butler. Tell him I sent you and think up some good excuse. Clear?
That makes sense.
And you'll need a waiter's livery. I had a brand new one made. Here it is. I look like a prick in it. Hopefully it'll sit better on you. The main thing is, don't lose it before the assembly or get it covered in shit.
Thanks. I won't disgrace you, I promise.
You better not.
The apples, yellow and red. Buy some apples.
A fine...
Quality goods, the finest ware.
Come and take your pick. New wares. You stay talking.
Hmm.
Take a look. Quality goods.
Reporting for waiter duty. I'm Franta... Cool down. Don't tell me to cool down. You, a waiter? You stink like an...
I had a sit for courage, yeah. To help me wait longer, I mean, to swerve... serve better and that.
For the love of God, you don't have time to sleep it off. So go to the apothecary. Maybe he can at least give you something to sober you up.
Yeah.
New wares. Come and take a look. Quality good.
Apples! Juicy apples! Yellow and red! Nothing suits your fancy, eh? Quality goods, the finest wares. One rarely sees such a drunken mess.
Did you say mass? Sorry, no, I'm no priest. I did preach a sermon once, though.
Buy 2 pots, I've got lots. Have a bowl as well, sound as a bell.
Pouches, belts, straps, all from the finest hose.
Vegetables, mushrooms.
So,
Iron wares, knives, rivets, axes.
Not a chance. I'd sooner see hell freeze over.
Ah, that's a shame. There's something I need.
Why are you drunk as a lord? Where did you get so wasted?
Vegetables! Horseradish here! Delicious horseradish! Come and get some wonderful
Thin flatbread, all fresh and crunchy. Thank you, and take care.
Quality goods, the finest wares.
ribbons of all colors.
A fine day for some fine wares.
Oh,
The best
bread
wares on the
rolls,
market. Take a look.
pancakes, cabbage flatbread,
Don't be shy.
fresh cabbage flat.
Quality goods here.
Thank you, and take care.
careful.
Good doggies. Good boys.
You're in the clear.
A fine day for some fine wares.
We've got enough to go around.
Here we are, all done. Waited that for a bit.
Here I am.
Great. And what's the matter with Franta?
He got poisoned. Probably from food. He's writhing
He's sick,
in agony. By turns praying and cursing, spewing from both ends.
Oh, that's enough. All right. At least you're here. We can't be without a waiter here when the king himself will need a certificate.
Sure. Here it is.
Everything's in order. Now, about your livery. You've got a waiter's cap, a tunic you have. Hose are good. It's a good thing you've got no steel on you. You need to be light on your feet to run around tables. Everything as it should be. Glad to see it, lad. Do you know what your duties are? For an inexperienced greenhorn like you, it'll be a great responsibility.
Well, I'll happily listen to any advice. I
No,
wouldn't want to
happy
foul
to,
things
yeah.
up.
I should certainly hope not. Now listen. A good waiter should stand in a corner, look willing and ready, and not get in anyone's way. In short, behave as if you're not there. But when one of the gentlemen calls for wine, you run and pour it for him on the double. You'll find the pitchers on a table by the door to the chapel. You take one and go to their table and pour for them. White Tokai or red monastery wine.
White or red, by the door to the chapel. Got it.
But for Councillor Adam of Zarjitz, you must not pour at all. When he drinks, he disrupts and makes trouble. So the assembly has to be interrupted, or otherwise it never reaches an end. We can't allow that to happen in the presence of the king.
All right. Sir Adam of Zarjit stays dry.
And if the king himself wants wine, you pour for him with lowered eyes. Don't look at him. And the most important thing?
To stay in the background and keep quiet until someone asks me
Stay in the
something.
background.
Correct. The councillors have a lot to discuss, and they certainly don't need any interruptions. And in general, a good waiter has to be invisible, blind, and deaf.
Oh? I thought I had to keep my ears pricked.
Well, yes, but only to what anyone wants from you. No excuses, and provide everything that anyone wants from you. Understood?
Absolutely. I'm a waiter, after all.
yeah, I
Not
understand.
some street gossip monger.
Correct. And if you manage not to botch it up, you can even rise on the social ladder. Not just anyone can serve the King of Hungary, but you'll manage it. Right?
I know everything I need to. I can do it.
Excellent. Put away your things here. It's easier to serve with a lighter load. You can wait in the cubbyhole for the servants.
There are the pictures of wine.
The army was
Hopefully I won't
requisitioned
splash
from
anyone's
it.
shoes.
Should the town reserve have worse weapons than any Räuber in the domain?
Hey,
What are
boy,
you getting
a
at,
full cup of
Eldris?
monastery wine.
I'm saying that the bandits who freed Hinnick, the Dry Devil, used that thing. That Hackenbücher. Hand cannon. Can you believe it? Where did they
Come
get
now,
them?
waiter. I want
You're
it
the
red.
one who should know where they got them. Since you're a gunsmith.
I apologise, sir.
What are you implying,
Which one?
Friedrich?
Monastery
All I'm saying
red.
is that they had them, Herrgott. It is eine Schande when outlaws have better weapons than the city garrison. And Herr König surely knows this too.
What is it, Eldris?
Good,
You
sir.
smell a deal?
What I smell is that your stubborn heads
Thank
do not
you,
realize what Schwierigkeiten this is. The Dry Devil is running free. There are Raubbricker everywhere in the region. We have the army bearing down, and you want to defend yourselves with a few rusty halberds.
Waiter,
Who is it
get
you
me
want to
white.
fight? Exactly. The merciful King Sigismund is providing us with protection, isn't he?
Der König and his army will not be here forever.
I'd like to oblige, but
Shut up!
I'm not allowed.
The king
This
can
is
arrive at any moment.
unbelievable.
What if he heard you?
What then? We're sitting atop the biggest silver heap in the kingdom, and we're supposed to defend it with brooms?
Tokai,
Right,
and a full
Eldris.
cup.
But where can we get the coin for better equipment?
We can always confiscate the property of the king's enemies, nicht wahr?
We are more than familiar with the jämmerlich state of our armory. And the king is surely aware of
where's
it
my
as well.
white?
Maybe
I
if
apologize,
he waived
sir.
some of the taxes...
Which wine?
White
The king fears
Tokai.
that this town will rise against him. He'll take the arming of the city's
Sir?
militia as a preparation for war.
So you suggest we just wait with arms crossed for the Raubritter to wreak havoc all around?
We can always ask the king to bring order to the realm with his army.
But then the Dörfler will rise up.
I'm afraid I see no solution of the current situation. We shall wait and see what His Majesty thinks about the matter. Maybe we can change his mind. Vielleicht?
I'd like to report to the Honorable Council on the cleanliness of the city and the state of the public baths.
I fancy some Tokai. Refill, boy.
Isn't it the same thing?
So, the cleanliness of the city is not what it should be.
Oh, I forgot what he said. Hold on.
Baths in the city.
Hey, where's my
far
white?
Short of covering all
I
the
apologise,
citizens'
sir.
needs.
You're right,
Which one?
Jerome.
Tokai.
But a woman named
White.
Betty has showed up and
Are you
hovering.
deaf?
Oh, I'll have to redo that.
The city reserves are in urgent need of new weapons. Unversüchlich.
You there,
Our
lad,
current
a cup of
Waffen
bread.
arsenal is a
And
joke.
don't you skimp
and
on
on
me.
top of that, the army was requisitioning from it. Should the town reserve have worse weapons than any Räuber in the domain?
What are you getting at, Eldris?
I'm saying
Come
that the
now,
bandits
waiter.
who
I want it
freed
red.
Henrik, the Dry Devil, used that thing.
Thank you, waiter.
That Hackenbücher. Hand cannon. Can you believe it? Where did they get them?
You're the one who should know where they got them, since you're a gunsmith.
What are you implying, Friedrich? All I'm saying is that they had them, Herrgott. It is eine Schande when outlaws have better weapons than the city garrison. And Herr König surely knows this too.
What is it, Eldris?
I fancy some Tokai.
What I
Refill,
smell is
boy.
that your stubborn heads do not realize what
That's not a good idea, sir.
Schwierigkeiten
This is unbelievable.
The Dry Devil is running free. There are Raubritter everywhere in the region. We have the army bearing down, and you want to defend yourselves
Tokai,
with a few
and a full
rusty
cup.
halberds.
And who is it you want to fight? Exactly. The merciful King Sigismund is providing us with protection, isn't he?
Der König and his army will not be here forever.
Hey,
Shut up!
where's my wife?
The king can arrive at any moment. What if he heard you?
What then?
Well,
We're sitting atop the biggest silver heap in the kingdom, and we're supposed to defend it with brooms?
You're right, Eldris. But where can we get the coin for better equipment?
We can always confiscate the property of the king's enemies, nicht wahr?
We are more than familiar with the jämmerlich state of our armory, and the king is surely aware of it as well. Maybe if he waived some of the taxes?
The king fears that this town will rise against him. He'll take the arming of the city's militia as a preparation for war.
So you suggest we just wait with arms crossed for the Raubritter to wreak havoc all around?
We can always ask the king to bring order to the realm with his army.
But then the Dörfler will rise up.
I'm afraid I see no solution of the current situation. We shall wait and see what His Majesty thinks about the matter. Maybe we can change his mind. Vielleicht?
I'd like to report to the Honorable Council on the cleanliness of the city and the state of the public baths.
You mean
Refill,
baths
boy.
or brothels?
I'd like to oblige, but I'm not allowed.
This is unbelievable.
So, the cleanliness of the city is not what it should be. The current baths in the city fall far short of covering all the citizens' needs.
Is everything all right?
No. But
the
there's
one
nothing you
betting
can
is
do
shut
about
up
it.
and hub.
I need something from you. There is an item in my study that I confiscated from a female thief. She thought she could wriggle out of it by telling me who the item belongs to.
And what is it?
A silver goblet. She sneaked into Sir Ulrich's house and stole it. No one's noticed the theft yet. But if Ulrich finds out, he'll turn the city upside down to find the culprit. Go and get it. And don't you make a mess there, understand?
If someone needs to wash, there's a river.
I can't. I'm supposed to serve the Lord.
You're supposed to do what you're told. But suit yourself. I'll go and get it myself after the assembly.
You know what?
So what? Going to the baths is neither a civic duty nor a right.
Have you forgotten the Black Death? A great many people died needlessly.
Are you questioning God's plan?
Waiter, pour me
The
red
Black
wine.
Death had nothing to do with the baths, unless the Lord wishes to punish the wickedness that's going on in there.
Keeping the city
apologise,
clean is
sir.
important.
Which wine?
But we don't have money to spend.
Am I speaking in
Arguing
Latin?
about who is going to wash where and how is a waste of time.
It's only a waste of time because we're always arguing about the same thing.
Not at all. If you'd finally admit that it's a trifle, we wouldn't have to keep coming back to it.
A trifle? Do you ever walk the streets here? Sewage, rats, slop, and rubbish. The least we can do for the citizens is to provide them with a place to wash up.
What nonsense! Next, you'll want me to serve wine to everyone for free, too.
Why not? In Jerome Nas's earthly paradise, everything would be free.
Don't put words in my mouth.
Gentlemen, let's agree to disagree. What if the king heard us?
I got word that Rutard has pulled off another deed.
That's nothing unusual. That old weasel will never accept that the city isn't run his way, at least until His Majesty honors us with his visit. And as we know, Gunslin absolutely hates him.
He can hate all he wants, as long as he does no damage.
Hey,
Ulrich,
waiter!
what have you
pour
got to
me
say
some
about
monastery
it?
wine.
Well, I'm not sure what you're implying.
I'm speaking about the Rutard incident. You were there, weren't you?
Oh, that. Just a small misunderstanding.
Monastery
We
wine.
sorted it out.
Here.
Everything's settled.
My ears must be
Well,
deceiving
thank
me.
the Lord.
Are you defending Rutard? Besides, if his men attacked yours, as I've heard, then we have a good reason to punish him.
What happened there? Leave nothing out.
Hey, I don't like Rutard.
Full cup of monastery wine.
In this case, it really was nothing.
Everyone in the city gossiped about it. I heard there were several dead.
Did you? That's grossly exaggerated. I don't think...
Waiter!
Ruthard will
I
cause
wanted
any
monastery
trouble.
wine.
He is sensible enough not to draw attention
Thank
to
you,
himself
waiter.
while the king is here.
That's true. Because if we don't do something about him, the king himself will put an end to him, and soon.
Unless he puts an end to us first. God knows what he wants to tell us.
If nothing happened,
Hey,
there's
waiter.
no point in
Pour me
dwelling
some
on it.
Tokai.
Let's move on.
I'm sorry, Andreas, but I wouldn't brush it off so quickly. Why do I have the feeling you're not telling us the whole truth, Ulrich?
Are you accusing me of lying?
Those are strong words, my friend.
Well, thank you.
Nobody said anything like that, did they?
Then why doesn't he tell us what really happened,
I'm not keeping anything from you, but there's little truth to the rumors circulating around the town. Yes, Ruthard and I had a little disagreement, but we ended it quickly because his daughter wanted to get involved. I didn't want to expose the girl to any unpleasant sights.
So Ruthard is hiding behind his own daughter's skirts?
As if it wasn't enough that he sent his son to die defending the city.
All right. If we really don't have anything new to say, let's turn the page.
Things have got out of order in the town. Some adventurers decided to take the law into their own hands and restore the tradition of duels. It's not only barbaric, but also illegal. If we tolerate this, the rabble in the city will go wild and do whatever they want. I suspect the gentleman from the city's sword-fighting school brought this custom to us. It's now run by the German men.
Waiter, get me
knows
white.
who that fellow is.
Don't be ridiculous, Forsooker. You act like you've never been in a fight yourself. And to accuse a swordsmaster without a shred of proof. We're not some old fishwives on the marketplace.
Don't hang around
So
me.
you will just
Vanish.
leave it be?
Hear me?
Proven offences are punished by the bailiff. And that's that. There
As
are
you
more
wish,
pressing matters to deal
Sir
with.
Ulrich.
More pressing than the
go.
open
I don't want to
contempt
see
of the
you
whole
again.
town garrison. The guards are apparently settling
Come here
accounts
for a
their own
moment.
way. We'll soon be the laughing stock of the whole town.
Everything in order?
Rest assured,
Not
the
quite.
whole town is already
But I think you
laughing
might
at
be
us
able to help
all
me.
day long.
What can I help you with, sir?
I left my gloves in the chapel. I took them off to pray, but then I rushed here and forgot to take them. I can't just get up and walk out now.
All right. I'll get them.
I knew I could count on you. While you're at it, count how many figures on the mural have wings.
But why?
Because I'm bored. And because I told you.
Never get any
Get
more
on
like
with it.
this. Why waste our time?
That was easy enough. And he wanted me to count the winged figures.
So, let's see what you've got for me.
I found your gloves, sir.
Really? Let's see them. And did you count those winged figures?
I counted 16, sir.
And did you count all the monsters and animals?
16?
Oh, I thought you meant only the angels.
Go back to serving wine, blood.
There's the eternal dispute over the cathedrals. The building of the church is dragging on, and in the meantime, they are calling diocesan pilgrimages to settlers. Right under our noses.
Hey, waiter!
It's just a village
Pour me
with a
some
monastery.
monastery wine.
And they are going to make a oil mining city. Why can't we build faster? Hire more craftsmen, start with night shifts.
Haven't you noticed there's a war going on? Are the experts from far off supposed to work in the city under siege?
About
Besides,
time.
I get the feeling there's something other than the welfare of the city behind your complaints.
Oh, you do? Do you? And what would that be?
Like, for instance, that you'd like to have your own altar there?
Why?
So what
I'd like
if I
them
would?
white. Hold your horses, gentlemen. That space in the side nave is mine.
Then hell freezes over, mein Freund. Your place is at least 2 steps behind mine.
A swordsmith dares to insult me? Ha! I think not.
Good. Excuse me.
Now run along.
You wanted to buy yourself an altar in the cathedral, just like you bought yourself a seat in this council.
How dare you? I acquired my seat for the services our guild provided and still provides to the crown.
Well,
hey,
I
boy,
hope you're not
a full
supplying
cup of
equipment to
monastery
the
wine.
army. If that's all they have, they would be defeated by that bunch of ne'er-do-wells from the alehouse on Obrink.
What ne'er-do-wells?
Those wrestlers of theirs, of course. People from the whole town go to watch them brawl.
Oh, this is news to me, waiter.
Because it has all been sorted out. Not long ago, the guards raided and threw them all out.
Ah, yes, I had forgotten. What do we have to discuss next?
I'm telling you, something is being planned. Oh, I doubt it. No one's gonna tackle Rootard.
Azonal Juchek Össe, Alegiop Katonaikat, Ich Kelkinek Utra.
You have nothing to fear. Not you.
And like this plan of false!